Hey everyone, I'm Mike Brooks. We are back in the Shape Your Future Healthy Kitchen with our good friend Chef Val from the OUTU School of Community Medicine. We've got some vegetables here. What are we doing? We're sauteing this up, or?
Yeah, we're doing a little saute. These are some red onions that we already have going, so they soften up a little bit. And I've already prepared some green beans, and you can do this with anything. I mean, this could be asparagus or broccoli, but since green beans are available at the farmer's market right now, we thought this would be a good way to go. Since we've got those going a little bit, I do want to back up and say, so if you have a mess of green beans, I don't know if that is a term, but
now you're talking my language.
Yeah, a little southern term. If you got a mess of green beans from your garden or the farmer's market, you're just going to want to take those, and you can definitely snap every one of them. Yep.
I spent many summers snapping green beans in tiny Ben Lomond, Arkansas.
With my grandmother.
Yeah.
And so you can actually string those green beans sometimes. So you just pull the string off of there. But then also, if you're just wanting to use a knife, you can stack up a few at a time, cut both ends off, and then those are ready to go. Okay, so
easy.
Super easy, yeah. And so if you wanted to also put these up, I say freeze them, so you could blanch and shock, and on a couple of other segments we've done a blanch and shock, so that's to cook them briefly in some boiling water, shock them in cold water, they're bright green, dry them, put them in the freezer, and so they're gonna be just like fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we have here. And so these are gonna get sauteed a little bit, and again, remember that saute just means that that's a quick cook in a little bit of fat. We're gonna add a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and then we're gonna go ahead and add some red pepper to that. And so these are gonna be nice and tender crisp. So you might be used to having green beans from a can, which they're kind of turned olive green, they're a little bit soft. Nothing wrong with that. You know, you're eating a vegetable better than a Twix bar, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Well, relatively speaking.
Okay, health-wise, health-wise. Okay, so this is just a nice saute. We would probably let these green beans go a little bit longer if we had a little bit more time, but this just some beautiful fresh green beans, red bell pepper, red onion, very nice.
Look at that. And how hot was your pan there?
All the way hot.
All the way?
Yeah, so we had that up on high, little bit of olive oil or canola oil in the pan.
And then
the last thing I wanted to mention too is that putting a little bit of vinegar to season is going to be better than adding additional salt. So red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, apple cider vinegar is one of my favorites because it is a very affordable. This one is a raspberry blush, so it's a little fancier vinegar, but a really good seasoning in place of salt.
And that is good.
Definitely tender crisp, right?
Yes, that's perfect.
Good.
We're going to have this recipe and all of our other recipes on our website, so check it out. We're in the Shape Your Future Healthy Kitchen. Go to KJRH.com for more information.